Once upon a time, in a small mountain village, there lived an old grandfather named Hari. He was not rich, but he was always cheerful. His house was simple, his clothes were old, and his meals were basic, yet his face always carried a warm smile. Everyone in the village wondered how he stayed so happy with so little. One evening, his grandson, Rohan, came to visit. Rohan was a young man working in the city. He had a good job and was saving every penny for the future. He looked at his grandfather's simple life and asked, "Grandpa, why don't you save money? You worked hard all your life. If you had saved more, you could have a bigger house, better clothes, and good food every day. Don't you worry about the future?" The grandfather laughed softly and said, "Sit with me, my child. Let me tell you a story. When I was your age," he began, "I was just like you. I saved every coin I earned. I thought money would give me security and happiness later. I skipped festivals, didn't buy new clothes, and even ate less so I could put more in my savings box. My friends called me wise for saving so much. Years passed, and my savings box grew heavy." Rohan listened carefully as his grandfather continued. "One day, a terrible flood came to our village. The river rose overnight and destroyed many homes, including mine. My savings box was buried under mud and water. Everything I had saved for years was gone in one night. I stood there with nothing but the clothes on my back. That day I cried, not for the money, but for all the years I had wasted worrying and saving instead of living." Rohan asked, "So you stopped saving completely?" The grandfather smiled and shook his head. "No, my child. I learned something important. I learned never to save money at the cost of living life," he went on. "After the flood, I started again, but this time I spent wisely on what truly mattered. I shared meals with family and friends. I celebrated festivals with joy. I helped neighbors when they needed it. I bought small gifts for your grandmother that made her smile. I lived each day fully without fear of tomorrow. I still kept a little aside for hard times, but I never let money control my happiness. I realized that life is not about collecting coins for a future that may never come the way we plan. Life is about the moments we create today, with the people we love, with the experiences that fill our hearts." Rohan looked confused. "But Grandpa, what if you need money when you're old and can't work?" The grandfather placed his hand on Rohan's shoulder and said, "The universe has a way of taking care of those who live with an open heart. When I help others today, they help me tomorrow. When I live joyfully, strength comes from within. Money comes and goes. Floods take it. Time changes it. Life surprises us. But the love you give, the memories you make, the kindness you share, those stay with you forever. No flood can wash them away." Rohan thought deeply about his grandfather's words. He realized he had been so busy saving for tomorrow that he was missing today. He rarely visited home, skipped family gatherings to work extra hours, and denied himself small joys to add to his bank account. Before leaving, Rohan hugged his grandfather tightly and said, "Thank you, Grandpa. I understand now." From that day on, Rohan changed. He still saved some money, but he also started living. He visited his family often, celebrated special moments, helped others, and enjoyed the simple joys of life without guilt. Friends, this story teaches us a beautiful truth. Never save money at the expense of living your life. Save wisely, yes, but don't let fear of tomorrow steal the happiness of today. Spend on experiences, on loved ones, on kindness, and on things that bring real joy. Money is a tool to live better, not a master to serve blindly. Life is short and unpredictable. Make memories, spread love, live fully. If this story touched your heart and reminded you to balance saving with living, please give this video a like and share it with someone who needs to hear it. I'll be back soon with another life lesson to help us grow wiser together. Until then, live fully today, be kind, stay grateful, and keep moving forward with an open heart. See you next time.